Good time zones, everybody, and welcome. We've made it to Tuesday, which, yes, feels like we've made it to That's a bit early, Nuska. Give me 30 seconds to at least get the introduction in. And Frauke, put some clothes on. Greetings to Frauke and Landstrad and Ilya and Nuska and Blast and Redstone and Grandpa Crafter and Raven and TGM and Shadow, and if I keep this up I might run out of time. Greetings to everybody who is out there, and thank you for joining me this evening. Right, okay. Red. I'm sure you told me that before, Red. Yeah, I'm terrible. Hail Hydrate. And a stretch. Ooh, popcorn. Yep, that definitely was a needed stretch, apparently. Right. Where were we? What were we doing? And who the heck am I? And which button do I press nowadays? Overnight, I have made a few minor changes to the way that my Stream Deck is set up, my stream is rigged, and a few things. One of which was I completely rewired the entirety of my computer. So all of the cabling got yanked out. Well, the streaming computer, that is, in a vague attempt at making things work better. I also ended up with this beautiful view in front of me when I logged in. And it's just... I had to look at it like this as well. I may be overdoing this world, but dang if it doesn't have some awesome views. So, yes. Right. That said, there is still an awful lot of work to work on. An awful lot of work to work on. An awful lot of build to work on. We are barely above ground level for this build, and it's indeed of it's in need of a lot more. Also, I now have the countdown timer in and the Pokemon icon available to show us what the heck we're all attempting to catch nowadays. So I thought I'd get that running. It may tinker a bit. I'm not entirely convinced that I like the placement, sizing, and so forth, but I can work on it. Month 3 of the Caldera. Are you sure it wasn't month 3 of existing? Because I'm fairly sure it might have been month 3 of existing. That would do it. That's better. I had successfully turned down the main computer's volume to 28% instead of 40. Right. Where we left off yesterday, we were attempting to do something with this building to make it look like a building. So there may be some progress necessary on this. I'm fairly sure that wall is visible on the inside. Yes, it is. Right, so I need to leave that there. And more streaking. Goodness. A 75 stream streak from Raven. I feel old. That's a heck of a streak. And TGM, of course, with the 7. Yeah, you just put some clothes on, all of you. It's not big and it's not funny. I'm just... No, I did say that, didn't I? I'm trying to work out how we can maintain the streak for Raven. It was warm and, well, I mean, so be it. The train of thought was very much under the heading of, is there a way of, Nope, there was no train of thought. Apparently, the train of thought has already derailed, left the building, fallen off the track, and gone choo dear. Yeah, that for me to have a train of thought, I would have to be railed before I can actually be derailed. Yes. That's the block that was missing. Don't mind me, I'm attempting to work out what to do with this building, which is never an easy thing. Also, I'm going to bring the camera count back in a bit closer and get it up on screen as well. Just because I can. Let's see, there it is. Picture of the cam. There we go. So, allowing for the fact that I have absolutely not the faintest of clue what I'm doing today, or how is everybody? I think that's all of the brown that I'm going to need for the moment. So let's put away you, and you, and the mushroom can go in here because there ain't mushroom in the terrible pun. Terrible pun. Stop it with the puns, Scots. You know they're bad when you're making them. Also, why do I have 2 pieces of iron ore in my inventory? I've also just realised I forgot to press the button for setting that live, and I never sent the tweet for that. And what are the point? Why did I not get an announcement for going live in my own Twitch channel? But, where's the... Oh, no. Oops. Oops in so many ways. That's an oops. That's an oops. You got a thunderstorm, lose connection at some point. Sisters, I haven't. Oh dear. Burned your sample in the lab, but doing well. Yikes. Hey, Hunter. The oops is that I have accidentally, in moving around the buttons on my stream deck, Hey, Kel. Made it so that I don't have the automatic announcement in my own Discord channel being triggered. I've accidentally managed to increase the stream year count on the Stream Deck that tells me what year it is. Whoops. I have a set of 3 buttons on my Stream Deck which tells me stream year, day and year, and total number of days since I started on this world. And I relocated them as I was readjusting all of the buttons. I am not Tadpole. That's the only thing that I have broken, which is quite impressive, whilst making several more things functional. Hence the lovely addition to the overlays. I mean, I could always turn off this overlay if you don't want it. Where were we? Who am I? What am I doing? I haven't done an internal wall yet, but I need to work out what we're going to do with that. I need a floor and an upper wall colour. What should we be doing for the floor? I'm tempted to do the floor in stone. I think stone is probably the most appropriate for that. That's too dark. Let's go with stone. Right, let's take out the floor. There's a slightly miscoloured block in that wall. I don't think it's necessary for me to worry about it, because I'm fairly sure that that block is going to be replaced. Or, sorry, there's going to be a block in front of it. But at the moment it's just making me twitch just a little. Let's go with that. A couple of these. I'm wondering if I should be including something like andesite or cobble into this, but I don't think I want to, because it might end up being too many different textures, and it's a flaw. I mean, there are many flaws. Most of them are the fact that I'm building. That's a big flaw. It tends to result in ridiculously overcomplicated buttons. Overcomplicated buttons? Overcomplicated builds! Wow. So, somewhere in there today is reality. And a grip on it, preferably around the throat, and complicated builds have big flaws. I like big builds, and I cannot lie. Yes, big floors, big walls. Which one is these? This is the middle one. So this is the point where it's just going to get a little bit harder to work out what we're doing. So that one's that side, it's that side, and that side. That's the middle. So it's this one, and I've still not dug this out at all. What have you been ordering, Raven? And is it pretty? The UPS. I thought it was a surge protector that you needed, not a UPS. But 6 of one, half a dozen of all of the others. Okay. I must have misread somewhere else. Either that or my brain is already disconnected. Both is valid. Surge protection, but the battery's dead. Yeah, I don't currently own a UPS. The batteries on both of mine died 2 years running. And despite replacing them, I thought, you know what? I could have replaced it a third time. And I decided it was just not worth it, so I got rid of both UPSs. And now I just need to replace them at some point. Whether or not this will happen is entirely down to whether or not the universe operates. Right. Room your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily. What? Still need to look at it. Yes. I can understand that one, Hunter. NAS in an ideal world. NAS I have. I had to update and replace that back in October, which cost me way more than I wanted to spend in October. I did, however, get a very nice one, so that was the important bit. And if you can get a nice one thanks to work, then congratulations. Last time I ordered a UPS, the delivery driver was unhappy at me because it was on a pallet. My house doesn't have sensible access for pallets or pallet trucks. I think that might be the reason why I am not in a hurry to replace mine. Uninterruptible power supply. Absolutely, Kel. That is correct. I think this needs to move one to the right. Because it can. Grasp the day by the throat. So not quite a mutation of Carpe Diem, but I'll take it. Diem Tene Hollow. That sounds like it should probably be something entirely dangerous. Grab it by the collar. I mean, collar might not be my appropriate choice for grabbing the day by something, but it'll do. That's better. Now we've got a 2-wide door into the 2-wide stairs. So that feels much more natural. Grab it by the collar and give it a good shake. I like to shake it, shake it. I like to shake it, shake it. I like to shake it by the collar. Riddle me this. Why do I never have the materials I need in my own hotbar? Yes. I'm not at all surprised we have that as a quote. We have regularly had long conversations about the way that reality needs to be kept under control. back to Sunday stream and what happened. I am going to have to go back and have a look at that, obviously. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Sunday. Oh yes, Sunday I was trying to find food for several hours. Or rather, the universe was definitely not liking the idea of me eating. I went back to the pub in the hotel, and no, sorry, I went to a pub to catch up with friends, and got told that 5 minutes before arriving there, that pub stopped serving food. Had a couple of drinks with them, went back to the hotel, and got told that 5 minutes earlier the hotel had stopped serving food, and I was like, "You're kidding me. You're killing me. No." Fortunately, a group of us immediately went out and found some food at Wagamama's. I mean, it's food. Just wasn't high on my list for that day. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is a bit more than 1 for once, at least. Averagely walk past 16 murderers in my lifetime. Consistently 5 minutes late to meals that day. Yeah, exactly. That's a new one. Is that an updated Dino Dance? What happened to Dino Dance? They've taken my Dino Dance and upgraded it. When did that happen? Yes, when did that happen? I like it and don't like it simultaneously. I thought that was a new one. I'd have been happy with that being a completely independent new one, but what happened to my Dino Dance? Wow, that was a bit whinier than planned. Grace Jane, thank you and welcome. Hey, thank you? What was that? Welcome, join. Yeah, you arrived just as we're having a bit of a breakdown, as apparently they've changed they've changed the Dino Dance emote, and I don't like it. It's no. Yeah, well. Follows are always appreciated. Follows will not be turned down. Have a good luck, Hunter. Thank you for the follow. And that's the other... I still need to deal with the alert overlay. That's... I like... somewhere between ancient, eternal, and old enough that they had to invent dirt for me to be older than. Right. What was I thinking? Who knows? It's both a running joke and there will not be conversations about people's ages in this chat due to that being personal information. And that one works too, clearly. Perfectly fine. We're all a little mad here, and I'm a little bit madder. I should really do this roof. Right, let's have a look. I think we're at the... oh, of course, it's Pokemon Day today, which actually makes it seem almost even more appropriate that I actually fixed the Post-Cambrian. Wow. That I actually got the PCG. Hold on. No. Oh no, that's right. That's right. That's where that goes. What's the word I was looking for? What was I saying? Why am I here? What am I doing? Who am I? That's not supposed to be one of those. It's supposed to be one of those. If I remember rightly, that is roughly full height. Because it's up by 1 and run out of half slabs. Always a good start. 12 squirrels in a trench coat placing blocks. I mean, that's nothing new. I do hope that I have the faintest clue what I'm doing. There we are. Right, that's possibly... that's possibly too many half slabs, but equally it's also possibly close to just how many I need. Have I left myself a way back up onto the roof, though? How did I get up there the last time? Oh, I was building one of these pillars and jumped. Always good. Well done, Scots. One of these days you will remember what you're doing. Today is not that day. Tomorrow doesn't look good either. Yep. I feel like I've gotten something wrong here, and I'm fairly sure that it's that. It's supposed to be that. Okay, Nuska, I hope it behaves. Was that last one? That's right. Okay, let's have a look. I'm seriously trying to remember how to build. That's better. That's got it. You'd think after a while I would have... I know what happened. We went away, we started work on the Temple of Irony, and I completely forgot how to build. Well, I've forgotten how to build these sections. No. Give me that back. That's supposed to be there. So that goes up by 1, then we go back by 2 and up. And we go that way, this way. This way, that way, forward and backward over the air. See. I need to know the rest of that song. Not sure I really want to nowadays. The way to disable that is with a registry edit, Raven. If you remind me at the end of after stream, I'll send you the notes I have on it. I deliberately took a note of a command line to add the registry key. I mean, you can probably find it quickly, but I kept notes because I have absolutely no intention of allowing AI onto my desktop. It's my desktop, not yours, Microsoft. Stop using it for testing out and learning stuff. Particularly learning stuff from me. It really does feel nowadays like you're only renting technology, and I'm not a fan of that. I do not like the concept of... Ooh, no. No, 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 no. I'm surprised your company hasn't pushed out a... oh, hold on. It's your own laptop rather than one provided by a company. I was about to say, I'm surprised that the group policy hasn't been pushed out that disables it, but wrong concept. Actually, have I got that here? Ah, yes, that works. Right. Hit this button, and this button. Paste that there. And there it is. No problem. You'll need to reboot after applying that, but it should get rid of it almost immediately. The reason I was able to actually... I have that in a web browser for a deck card, so it was immediately available for copying and pasting with my other hand. Pro version of Windows, far less tools to disable MS. Microsoft didn't even make it. Yeah, they've done exactly the same in the Pro version for OK. Oh, and Nuska is ensuring that I, as a Tamagotchi, am well maintained. Hail hydrate. And a stretch. Right, let's get the stretch. Ooh. Right. And get back into position again. Poker streamers. I'm so tempted to say a few things, but let's not. It would be hilarious. Hey, yummy, yummy, yum. Speaking of your then and you can tell where my priorities lay earlier today, though, by the virtue of the fact that I have buttons set up for triggering Pokeballs. Granted, they're on screen too, but it just shows exactly what I considered to be an important one. Pokedollars don't quite line up with the pull costs. Yeah. So, and then that goes to here. That needs to be there, that needs to be there. Like so. Have a good meeting, Raven. Hold on. Up by 1 in by 2, up by 1. Thank you, Raven. Well, that just goes to prove it. The problem with the freezing is entirely down to an OBS core bug. doesn't like it doesn't like USB inputs for cameras in certain circumstances. It is not the way in which the camera is connected to the computer. It's purely an OBS issue. And judging by the fact that I found out about it on the OBS forums with a 2020 mutterance from somebody about having to set up a script for repairing things, it's a core bug that has basically just been there for over 4 years. Thanks, OBS. So, I don't know how I can fix that, other than the fact that I now also have a button set up for forcing a quick restart. Actually, I don't think I need to make quite as many as I did just now. But let's have a look. Ignore it till people accept it as a feature. I do not accept it. I stuck in a workaround. I may have to do something more drastic later. There will be murders. There will be murders ahead. Didn't we have that conversation like 5 minutes ago? Doing, doing, doing. I feel like I need to do something about these roofs, because they're a little bit flat. And I don't mean flat in that they're flat. I mean flat in that they are just very monotone. It's the one thing about this area of the world that I'm not convinced about. Whoops. But then, how much time do people spend looking up at the get a reef at the roof from on high? And it started again. Why are we already in the freezing? Who knows? Anyone got a flamethrower I can use on OBS? Right, I need an interim material. Because I can't go straight from this to something else. I need something more in the middle. But first I need to... I'm going to leave that, actually, for the moment. Let's see. If I'm going to do this and this, and just make it... Spray can and then later instant flamethrower. Yeah, that's one solution. I'm fairly sure I might actually have a flamethrower in the kitchen. I occasionally use it when I'm working on 3D printing. For those who really think that sounds weird, congratulations. OBS Brulee. If you do it wrong, 'tis an only slightly delayed trip to Haiti. Hey, Tor. Please tell me I have the material I'm looking for. I do not. If I spend 5 minutes looking, is it going to be the right time? Why is work? Why is work? No. Why do I not have the material I need? It's not fair. Why do I never have the material I need? let's get rid of some of the stuff that I don't need in my inventory right now, because we have to go on a shopping trip. Let me just double check. I don't think I have polished. Nope, nope, I don't. Fine. Oh, it's... Alright, I've got enough time to get rid of the dirt, though. Let's put dirt up here. Yes, I hear the Gordons. Right. Let's see. What have I got in my inventory? I should really, cut back on some of the randomness in my inventory. We'll get there eventually. Right. And now we veer off in the random direction, also known as IKEA, because I do not have any polished basalt. I don't have any basalt either. It would be nice to have polished basalt. Right. Fireworks. Let's see if we can get there at just before 20 past, so that I don't have to deal with world lag as I go through the portal. Really work out how I'm going to, and when I'm going to actually, style that section of portal. Hello things, hello Stuffy, hello both of you. The IKEA llamas are still in force. Hey Pax, is this basalt? I hope this is basalt. This is basalt, that's good. Is there anything else I need while I'm here? Like, all of the things. No. None of that. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's because of that. Don't need any of that. Oh, honey rocks. Need one of those. Scotsman, you nunty. You're gonna have to think that one through again. Grey carpet will be good. Grey carpet will be helpful. This one, probably about that much. Because I wanted to, and I'm gonna need 2 of those. I don't know why this is... Yes, let's get a second one of those. Okay, so we've got basalt, we've got the... that, and the thingamajigs, and the doodays. Right. And now it's 20 past, just as we go into the portal. Odds of lagging in the nether? High. Odds of going splat in the nether? Very high. That was nearly a splat. Interestingly, I completely forgot to turn off the server overnight, so it's been running. But hey. Hey, purple. True purple. Purple? Yeah. interesting. We appear not to be hitting huge amounts of lag at backup o'clock. That worries me. Either way. Right. I need to determine where I'm going to be putting doors. Pre-churple. Yes. I'm apparently in a can't remember what I am thinking kind of day. I mean, Prue Turtle sounds like it's a Pokemon. That's pretty good. I'll take that one out for the moment. We'll think about those in a minute. Right. I'm trying to remember. How do you get polished basalt? You get polished basalt by apparently combining it in your inventory. That's so much easier than having to go back and find a stone cutter. Right. This area I need to have a think about. This area, so much easier. I say harm. I am so tempted to have these over here and actually have the wall expand outwards by 1 block at that point. That might be interesting. That might actually be... I can do so much more with that. I think I'm going to. That also gives me a little bit more space on the interior. So let's do that. Whoops. So if I do this... I need to have a think about what I'm going to do there, but we can work on that. Because then... that becomes... And that also works out that... Yes, that makes much more sense. Oh god, I'm starting to make sense. And the sirens have arrived. That was a very fast-moving siren. Right. Well, you're the wrong way up. Okay, if we do this... Ah, that's what I've forgotten to do. I need to take out some of these. And turn them into uprights. Because, of course, I need uprights to support my roof. If you can't support your roof, then clearly you need a better job. Oh, I put away the dark oak. Why did I put away the dark oak? What was I thinking? Where is it? Nope. Nope. Still nope. That's the one. Third time lucky. Fourth time if you allow for the fact that I opened the same chest twice. That's going to need a half slab. Have I got any? No, of course not. Why would I have the material I need in my inventory when I can perfectly happily not have the inventory that I need in my... in my material? That's wrong. Take that out, reverse it, and it'll make more sense. Yep, all of those are off by a half. Fantastic. What do I do with the... Oh, helps if I finish off these. That's definitely not the right block. Still don't know what to do with these corners. mean, I could just do that and that. But ideally, I would have it... I may have to do something else here. Just on those two. Hey, Elcon. Welcome to Tuesday. God rest our souls. I need something that's close in colour to polished basalt. I think it's polished deep slate, which typically I do not have. As always. There we are. Let's get 6 of those. Do those look roughly the same sort of... That's not far off in tone. I can work with that. Salivations? Salvations? Salutations? I've been in need of being saved for years, but I'm apparently beyond it. Why did I make that many? I don't know. Alright, let's just get some food into me. What's a floppy icon? So many people in the wrong era. Right. What are we going to do with this area? I mean, I've said that before, but I still don't know. I wonder if I do... Let's see, floor 1, 2... No, that's not going to work either. I need sleep. The sun is setting, the moon is rising, zombies are coming, and so forth. You just dated yourself. I mean, I tried dating myself, but... oh, floppy. He just got through the episode. No comment on that one. Absolutely no comment on that. That's why I made more of those. It's because I have completely stuffed up. Right, let's grab some stone. I forgot to take into account the fact that I am making this area 1 block wider. It's going to be easier to do from on top. Right, if we do that, and then that, and that, and then we do that, and that might work better. Right. Yes, that works. That works. Hey, Cosmic. There are always oh my comments in this place. It's a part of the universe. I'm liking the way that this is starting to feel as a building. I can put a load of detail around here to put some supports in and to make it look like this is much more detailed and supported. Now I can start thinking about a colour for the upper floor. And what I might do is swap from the dark oak log to stripped dark oak for the upper floor, and put another row of trapdoors in as a separator to hide the swap. No, there it is. Do I want spruce or do I want dark oak? Part of me thinks dark oak might be nice, but equally I think... The problem is I'm thinking. The problem here is that Scotsman is attempting to think. This is never the most sensible of things. We do wonder how this happens. Let's do half of it in dark oak and half of it in spruce and figure out which is what it is. Elkhorn's always been rowdy. It's a side effect of being about 1.5 million years old. It's the same reason I have. Or at least the same excuse I have. Get back here. After the first 1,000,000 years, you stop thinking about being rowdy and you just do it. Right, and now we strip those. And apparently those aren't full height, so that's going to need to be fixed. Oh, that looks so much better. Yes. Oh my. Oh yes. And looking at it, I think I like the dark oak better. Let's look at it from here. I think the dark oak trapdoors work better, and I might need to change these trapdoors. Although... yeah, those trapdoors I might swap for being... do I want to? Let's have a think. And by a think, I mean a tinker. I will tinker with this. Tinker with it all the way. I haven't a clue. Right. You see, I like the extra depth that the trapdoors give. So maybe we should just make all of it dark oak. Well, you didn't help. Would you mind not doing that? You're supposed to be over here. Thank you very much. Ooh, that looks better. That looks so much better. I really could do with a 3/4 width wood block sometimes. I could also do with better control over where I'm placing my trapdoors, but really? Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I think it's going to be the dark oak trapdoors for the win. I'm going to need significantly more dark oak trapdoors than I currently have, and this might mean that I need to go dark oak shopping. By shopping, I mean chopping. But we will see how much dark oak I have. Having been in inner city Manchester at the weekend, I'm pretty sure that That wouldn't be, yes. See, I was thinking that, but that just, no, those don't work well. That's good. Well, at least we ruled out composters in about 12 seconds. You know what? Let's just go with it. That many. And that many. Did I just turn a stack of logs into trapdoors? Yes. Am I going to use them? Yes. Is this normal? Yes. Am I asking rhetorical questions of myself? Yes. Should I shut up now? Probably. Are you in the wrong place? Stop doing that. I'll leave that one. Really? Apparently I have very little control over where I'm placing these trapdoors. How am I going to deal with those ones? I don't know. Probably should put that back there. I feel like I need to make that dirty. Oh, does that mean yeah, that should be there. Really? I made it that many without without getting any wrong? I'm just gonna place some dirt here. Wow, 2 in a row. This is looking so much nicer. I'm really liking the way that this is coming together. And the shape of the building is following what I would like it to be, which is not flat, whilst still retaining all of the interesting. Whoops. Nuska's run out of balls. Time to go shopping. Oh yeah, I needed to finish the ones that were... And I also need to fix the ones that are half off. Right. Where is my... There it is. Spruce. I need to work out what I want to do for the wall. And maybe the floor for the upper floor so that I can actually place these things without actually fighting them. can't help but think there must be an easier way sometimes. No, I found it on a free image source, Elkhorn. But the combination of it plus the style that I already had worked really nicely, so I thought it would go well together. And thankfully it seems to. I need to decide what to do with this area, and I think the answer is going to be just stick in a few torches, because I'm not going to use it. This is way more torches than I need. I could probably get away with every other torch. Except for one problem. This building appears to not be... Ah, of course. Yes. That one. Let's have a quick look. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yep. That covers the interior. Apparently I've got holes in the wall. I may need to fix those, but we can work on those. Ah, no, it was something I added, yes. The overlay, it's actually part of an entire section of overlay that I've put together. I was in that sort of mood today. Still need to work out how to do several of the other overlays, and I did have to add an extension to OBS to auto start the clock executable, because the clock is not the web one, it's the app one. But it's getting there. Uh-oh, that's a thunderstorm. Who unleashed a thunderstorm? I've just thought, now that fire tick is off, thunderstorms are only only more dangerous for being killed by things being more powerful. Thankfully, they won't destroy stuff. That's a very, very angry Kloritzer. I'm thinking of adjusting the sizing a bit, because I'm using the... I've gone for the animated GIF ones, and they feel like they're slightly lost in the middle, so I think I might make it slightly smaller, or just because they feel like they don't go to the full 150 by 150 that they seem to set up on the website. But that's just me being highly, I was going to say pedantic, particular about how I set these things up. I don't need those. I can retain the expensive materials and use something cheaper here instead. I still need a floor. What do I want for a floor? Lightning now only dangerous to villagers, pigs, mushrooms, Scotsmen, through the additional evil of the joys of charged creepers. Yes. That's where I was going for Elke. I just happened to, unfortunately, suffer from brain shock. I don't think a stone floor would be a good idea. Not on the first floor. I'd like something almost like stone. I'd also like to not lose that block. I need something that's medium. I'm thinking shaved logs, but I'm not sure which. A cha-cha. A cha-cha in the log form, so that it's the grey. A cha-cha in the log form, so it's grey. Yes. I don't think I even carry a cha-cha. I don't. I only have one rocket left. Yes, I only have one rocket. Right. To IKEA. Again. This entire... This needs to move. That's the other thing that I need to get round to. It's supposed to be over here, which will make it slightly further away from that building and probably make things fit better. It's a shame that shaved acacia is such a horrible colour. Well, it's a lovely colour, it's just way too bright for what I need. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Very 70s rumpus room in colour. That's a no in so many different languages. Hello things, hello stuffy. Right. No. No, there it is. I appear to have a decent amount of it. Let's not leave that over there. One thing. Dark oak. Let's grab some more while I'm here, because I was running low on it. I don't want to have to dig up more. Dig up more sounds wrong. I know exactly what I mean. But, wow. I am not at all surprised by the auto-modding there. That's probably one of the... no comment there, Tor. No comment. Going up. Yeah, I think once we've moved that tower... I think that might have to be something that I do next after finishing this building. Move that tower. And actually turn it into the appropriate... structure. Oh, absolutely. Glass room dividers are clearly next on my list of things to add to this build. Whoops. Wood veneer paneling. I might do is actually yeah, random. I'm going to regret several things in a minute. One of them is that I'm going to have to go back and get some more grey wool. Because I am thinking that grey wool may possibly go absolutely terribly with this. No, okay. I was going to say let's intersperse this with grey wool, but grey wool is not the colour that it looks like it needs. Oh, fiddlesticks. That's light grey. Yeah, I don't think dark grey is going to be much better either. There's too much green in this. A delightful sage bathroom set. The only thing sage is good for is putting inside stuffing. I don't have any inventory space. Because apparently I didn't think this through. Watch as the lights go bouncing up and down. This might need a little bit of... this might need things to go in slightly different directions in a few places because it's looking a little bit too conformant. Yeah, that's going to be necessary, I think. I think checkerboard might be over the top, and would look way, way worse. I mean, we're going to get it in this small area here. I just need to put in a few bits so that it kind of looks like, you know those office tiles that you get that they use on raised floor for office floors? I just want it to look like somebody's placed a few of those and then lifted the tiles and then put them back down. And by putting... Oh! Okay, fine, I'll use one of those then. Apparently I need to go shopping now. That ain't gonna happen. Not on stream. Right. Final thing is what the heck to do for the upper walls, though. Great balls of fire. Yes. Up in the sky, no less. Oh, and... apparently Kel... It's Kel's turn to make sure that I hydrate. I'll hydrate. And the squeaky bottle of doom. And... up we go. And stretch. 2, 3, 4. Flatten. 2, 3, 4. Crash. 2, 3, 4. Yes. Ooh. Alrighty. I may go with the dark oak logs, but I think those might be too much. Not logs. You see, this one worked with those, but I never actually put an interior to that building. on the upper floor or the lower floor. Oops. One of these days I will put interiors onto all of my buildings. Today is not that day. There's way too many that I'm still behind on. That's what I get for not having planned this world out. I wonder. I have a thought. For those who are fleeing, don't run too fast. It might be. Yes, it did. I'm wondering if stripped oak logs might be the appropriate color and texture for the upper walls, with the occasional oak plank in as well. I take out that. Yeah, falling here. That looks like it might be. That looks like it might be the right color. I think that's the right colour. I am not thinking that that's the wrong thing. I am not thinking that's wrong. I am thinking that might well be the right one. Right. Okay, I'm going to need way more oak then. Fortunately, I have a decent supply. Here. And let's turn that much-ish into splanks. Splanks? What's a splank? Yeah, I haven't really done anything with the Pokemon battling stuff yet. Do I want this as a 3-wide window or a 2-wide window? I think a 3 might be better. I'm almost tempted to leave a couple of these actually as do I want to make it a oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice, that is. Let's do that. That. There's always a mission or two for just playing the PvE stadium battles. Yeah, I think I've done a couple, just not many. May need a couple of these just so that I can strip them and not end up with everything everywhere all at once. No, let's leave that as is. Oh. If I knew what one of those was, I would probably... I'm definitely in need of understanding what the heck half of this is. I have not been a heavy Pokemon player ever. I've not been a light Pokemon player either. Big boy fighting dragon. Cool. Why did I... No. Hey, Bohikas. You catch me as I'm finally making progress on this building. Finally being the operative word here. It's been a bit of an uphill battle on this building, I think. It's definitely resisted making it easy to work out what I was aiming for. That might be an interesting side corner. We can put a stop to this progress nonsense. I'm sorry, but I do like to attempt to make progress. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, yes. Let me bring the camera count back in. I like that view. This building is working. This building is starting to feel right. I have no idea how many I have, Elkhorn. Last time I looked, it was several. I'm sure there's a command I could probably insert into chat to tell me how many I have. I'm not going to. I really like the way that this is starting to feel. And I've taken out all the torches from the interior. So let's put them back in. And let's put the camera count back into its position in the side of things. This might make an interesting closet space, almost. I feel like I just walked off the top of the stairs by accident. No drama safety llama is going to hate the fact that there's no barriers around that. The words progress should be, oh, that's... I've eliminated the overhang here. Oh, that's going to cause problems. Maybe for this end, maybe for the two ends, I shouldn't be going straight to the wall. Or maybe I need to overhang the roof a bit more. That's better. Now I can sleep. That's annoying. I think I've stuffed up my end a bit. Well, that's a statement that I'm going to regret fairly shortly, isn't it? I hope not, mini packs. You see, I knew that was going to end up being something I regretted. Welcome back, Raven. Welcome back. At least you didn't come back just in time to make me regret statements. I think that works, actually. I think that works. I mean, it doesn't work with the huge amount of bits in the ceiling that are incorrect and broken, but it does work with the building. The exterior looks right. I can have fun with that on the outside as well. And I'm running out of oak. Goodness, I thought I had more than that. I need some bread. I need to eat. Yeah, I think that works. What I may end up doing is just filling this in now. I don't think it's going to work as storage or thing or stuff. I think it's just an area I'm going to have to fill in. Conveniently, I'm carrying a load of stone. Let us stone this wall. And then we can not do that. That looks better. Whoops. Remember, Scots, falling into the walls is not a good move. I misread that as Pikachu. I didn't realize it was Pichu. That has to be the smallest image, though. And that's why I think I need to look at the background and the Pokeball sizing, because it really is tiny. Okay. Hey, Chris. Okay, tiny Pokemon are tiny, right? So be it. What did I come back here for? Oh yes, stone, because I was filling in a wall. Where did I leave my stone? There it is. And while we're here, we might as well grab some more oak, because we're using quite a bit of it. Can't think why. It's not a very big building or anything. Also, how big are some of the other ones? This was a 1, 2, 3. This is a 4 bay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This is a 4 bay. Okay. 1, 2. That's a 3 bay. And this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 bay. Okay, so I've got 2 4 bays and 3 4 bays and a 3 bay. Interesting. Do I want to make one of the others that I can't count? That's a 3 bay at the back there. Oh no, that's right. That's the one I counted as a 3 bay. Newer games show actual size in game. Cool. Do I want to make another one of these a 3, or do I want to make one of these a 5? That one between the towers probably needs to move west by 2 or 3 blocks anyway, so that's not a help. I don't know. It might actually be alright as is. That's probably why they're tiny. They're well hidden and good at it. Right. Now comes the question of... Oh, I need to... oh, I was in the middle of... why am I... I need this to allow me to build a wall on it because, well, I could work the wall downwards, but it's so much easier not to. And I needed the 2 more blocks there. Let's go for 3. Yes, right. Ooh. Wall outside. This coming from the person who's actually got a shiny Frauke. The concept of a shiny Frauke just sounds slightly wrong, but wasn't exactly what I meant to say. Oh. Dagnabbit. I still haven't fixed my roof. Shiny Frauke is shiny. Pure and simple. Do not buffer my Fraukes. This conversation could take a very, very wrong turn any second now. And there it is. It's already taken the wrong turn. Although, given Cosmic's, we've already had, not Cosmic, it was Mythical, with the, do not take the wrong turn at Albuquerque. I'm losing track of today. I am so losing track of today. That's better. I have a bad habit of making the same mistake repeatedly. Well, that didn't help. There we are. Let's make it come up here. All right. This is where I tidy up my roof and get the materials to be able to correct my roof on the interior. And apparently on the exterior as well. That feels like it should actually be a goodbye blocks. Yeah, that feels like it should be that. Probably needs a new... yeah, I need to do the same over here. Let's go with you. Ow. Oh, I never fixed that dirt area. Distracted by work works well. I think Tor was trying to end up with packs on the quote list. I have dirt in one of these. Oh, hey, first chest. Shulker. I need a shulker farm. I really need a shulker farm, but last time I went to the end, I ended up lagging myself to death. And so I'm not in a hurry to go back to the end. Looks good. I'm gonna need way more of those. Make sure to write down the coordinates from my ring entry point. I mean, oh my, but yes. One of these days I will open the right shulker. Particularly when it's the left one. Particularly when it's end ring. Come back here. I'm not gonna. I refuse to comment further. There are too many bad things I could say. Too many bad things. The interesting thing is, I suspect this means that I'm going to have an opportunity for... Actually, no, I don't think I want to do anything to this roof. I think this looks fine. I'm tempted to... Actually, no, I think what I need to do is this. Nah. Not that. And fall down the stairs again. If I do this, I think this actually helps make this ceiling look a bit like it's complete. Ah, off by 3. Really? Which is actually not a full craft. Actually, I'm going to bring the full 6. Eternatus. I don't know. I suspect somebody somewhere has a full list of all the Pokemon that are in this. Also, I'm seeing something that looks wrong. But I don't know where it was. Oh, it's out there. Right. That doesn't matter. That's the inside of the... that's the inside of this. So that doesn't matter. That I can live with. Because you're never going to see it. Legendaries are in the battle coin shop. They may not spawn naturally. I mean, that... You kind of, sort of... That feels like a sensible place for it to have been. For a legendary. Do I really want to go through the hassle of trying to get this block back? Yes, but apparently I can't get back out from up there. I like these walls. They're actually making this place feel solid now. Which is a good sign, because, well, it's no good having a building that doesn't feel solid. That's something I've not done. I've not got any variation in... Well... No, I don't need to. How much am I going to be off by? A few. I need to put a railing around that that staircase before the no drama safety llama comes and has a chat with me. I am seriously upsetting that. I am. I'm gonna be nice and add some colour here. Let's use some of those. While we're back here, let's pick up the rest of the oak logs. I have just burned through nearly 4 stacks of oak logs. I can't think why. Or how. Right, do I want these to be here? Or do I want them to be here? If I put them there, then it's harder to walk up the stairs. Let's not. Let's just place them on the inside. Biggest problem is, I was thinking of making this the Hall of Armor. Actually, there's still quite a lot of space. It's just that there's not as much space along here as I was hoping for. But this could probably be turned into storage. And the Hall of Armor goes along this wall, possibly with 2 rows. Actually, no, 1 row of armor and 1 row of storage for things that have been given to Gordons. That also looked like a really cool image as well. And helped to identify that actually, no, it didn't need to change that much in size. The scale of the Pokemon changes so drastically that some of them actually do take up all the space. Not mean to throw my axe on the floor. These are going to need something in the windows, and I'm thinking spruce fences. Yeah, I think spruce fence would be the right thing to have. It's either that or... It's either the spruce fence or the... That might be interesting. Huh. I wonder. Let's explore that train of thought. I wonder. That might be an interesting one. Not done that. Just for the upper floor. For the lower floors, I think we will definitely be going with something that looks more like it's armoured. Nope, don't like it. However, I have a better idea. Right, take two. That's close. That's very close. Point. That might actually work nicely if I then combine it with... Let's make this a little bit more interesting. This one? This one. If we combine it with... Hey, Nanian. If we combine this with these, we end up with... Oh, that's nice. And I have an idea for how to make that better. Doing alright. How are you doing, Nanian? Right, now comes that last little bit. Yes. You're doing well. Yes. No, I did not mean to put those up there. Felt a bit met the whole day. Oh, that's a shame. I hope it wears off. This is the problem. I'm stood on scaffolding and I can't shift whilst on scaffolding. And I need to shift to... No, I don't like that. I thought that would work. However, I like that. Oh, I know. That's got it. That works nicely. I might swap those and put those on the inside, though. I think those would look better on the inside than the out, because on the outside they look a little bit slightly off. This is me tinkering with an idea that I've never actually... I don't think I've seen this used anywhere. It's just something that it just sort of feels like this might work. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. But I think the outside ones work better. Oh well, it was worth a try. Yeah, inside just doesn't feel right. I might actually have them on the inside as well. But I think I've got an idea for how to make them work better on the inside. I might actually put the other trapdoors on the inside. Or a different set of trapdoors on the inside. Well, that didn't work. I do think I might need to put something around this. But it's certainly feeling a lot more fun. Really? That's all the trapdoors I have. Well, at least it's not an off by one error. It might look like an off by one error, but we've still got the exterior to do. Well, that was a reaction. Look, it was a perfectly innocent comment, Nanian. I had decided initially to put these blocks out to the edge, and that stuffed up the end. It did not look great. So they had to be moved, otherwise I would have stuffed up my end. Since before the word was coined. Wow. I mean, okay, but wow. Allow me to flip my trapdoors a few more times. I don't know why I've just actually taken all of that down when I could have just gone over a bit. Oh. Helps if I do the one I'm missing first. So, the thing is, I look at this and it's close, but not quite right around the outside. There's just something missing, and I don't know what it is yet. What is it? Now, I know that's missing. I know that's very much missing. think it's signs, but it might not be. Planter boxes under the windows. Yes, it's the top that's the problem, Raven. The bottom is fine, the top is off. But then everybody was streaking earlier, so the tops were off in many cases. I have 5 different things I could say to that, Nanian. Thank you. I'm so glad I added that button. I'm so annoyed that OBS is just incapable of fixing that bug. I wonder. So no, that's the wrong chest. That's still the wrong chest. That's the right one. Those are done. I think a closed trapdoor in the top hole might be possible, the thing, but I'm going to try something else for a second first. Close. Not quite, but close. Is that a squirrel? If that's a squirrel, I need to catch it. Oh, it is a squirrel. I've got to look at this full screen. Where's the projector? Yes, that I definitely have to catch. If I don't catch that one, I will table flip. Oh, I had those in my inventory. But I don't have the other half of what I need. Let's make 2 of those. Actually, dang it! Give me that back. Those 2, that. No. Woohoo! I caught it. Oh dear. Sorry for okay. I think it might just have to be the... Well, if you catch another 11 of them, you can put them in a trench coat and you'll have your very own Pokemon version of me. No throwing squirrels. Yeah, I think that's it. It is just a matter of putting in. Yep, it is just a matter of putting in the top ones. I like that. That is a slightly unusual but very fortified window design. And it works nicely. I'm very happy with the way that that looks. It's not too overpowered, it's not too heavy, it's not too ridiculous. Doesn't look like any window you've ever seen. Yeah, I agree. And yet, does it look wrong though? Have the opportunity to stare at it in full screen for a second. Actually, I'll put it picture in picture for myself while I'm looking at it. Let's see, I'm going to bring over these. Don't need those, do need those, do need those. Actually, I should be doing this with dark oak, not... The problem is, dark oak is not going to be... Actually, I think it might be better with spruce. Yes, spruce is right. And that's exactly what it needed. Oh, that anchors that so much nicer. I think the dark oak would have been too much. What offset? Oh, you mean the window? Yeah, I'm trying to work out whether or not that is going to stay like that or not. I think that one actually probably should have been that. The problem here is, on the inside, it looks even worse. It's totally off by one. It's off by everything on the inside. It may have to be a solid wall. Like, I've got solid wall on the opposite end. Here, because of the staircase. I think it's going to have to be the same. One wide window is going to look just as bad because it's actually no one wide might work. Yeah, I know. I can't speak. I mean, this is the ground floor, which is where everything's particularly more brutal. I have a feeling that the back of the building is going to be even worse. Yeah, this is going to need way more figuring out on the windows at the back. Do I want to... or can I? Why am I getting a loaf of bread? Oh. Wow. Death by cow. Even that feels wrong. Worse. Weirder. What? And this one needs it as well. Vanilla sandwiches win. Not being able to breathe is a bad thing. I'm assuming that hopefully it's as a result of laughing too much, though. That's the wrong chest. That's my darker greys chest, not my... That's not what that goes. Oh, death by cow. Let's see. I think this one's going to have to be another one that goes inwards that way. Something, don't have a cow, man. Yeah. Oh, this one's gonna break in so many ways, but it'll have to be there. It's shabable. How do I fix this one? Because if I close the one wide, then there's going to be no windows in this room at all. Why is everyone suggesting TNT? Yeah, I think 3 one wides might actually be the better. Oh. Now I've got to take out everything. There, that works. Whoa! Fantastic, that just came apart. No, that was the one I wanted to take out. Is it better? Yeah. And then we do that, and that solves it all. You look nothing like Jamie Heineman. Right. I mean, this room has no window at all. I'm not happy about that. But I could put one in... Oh, I also needed to fix that. So if I put that, this and this, that solves that. Spend it on arming chat. I am not arming chat. Chat is not being armed. I might harm chat, but that's a different thing altogether. Actually, for day 1000, I'm thinking I might... chat will be arming Gordons, yes. I have 2 things that I am pondering for day 1000. I'm trying to decide between a wood farm, with TNT duper, or that needs fixing. What was the other one? Too similar to duper number 1. Exactly. The alternative is adding in the villager heads option to the wandering trader. I mean, we have a while. We're only on day 788. We still got another 221. 218. 12. 22. Some. What's 100 minus 88? 12. We've still got 212 days before I can actually consider my next add-on. Somewhere in August or September. Yeah. It's a while before we will be adding our 1,000 day option to the world. Ooh. Hey, Exapol. Welcome to the chaos of this evening. Nope, that's the wrong block. Also known as an average evening. Oh wow, that does not fit in the Pokeball properly. That's a statement of the day. You start with a limited number, and then you have to buy more Nanian. And you earn the money just by hanging out in stream. So, just by being here, you've earned some cash towards it. You also earn money by fighting with your Pokemon. And you buy them either with a command that is for purchasing, or there is an app at the bottom of the screen on the channel. If you go to your inventory in that, there is an option to go to the shop. I can't remember what the command for buying in chat is. Then it's there is a command. Try Poke Help. Ah, there you are. All your commands are there. That will have the commands which allow you to tell you how to buy. I knew there was a command somewhere. It's a command for all the commands. Your memory is bad? I'm the one who can't even remember what day of the week it is sometimes. I think that is so much nicer. I am liking the way this is coming together. I am trying to resist the urge to have a strip of... no, I'm not going to resist it. I'm going to do it. Let's see what it looks like. I'm very tempted to see. what it looks like. Wow. I suddenly launched myself into the air there. I have 4 minutes to test this out. And I have none of the materials I need to test it out. Oh, and I need those back. Right. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. That many. So you've got 1900. That should allow you to buy, I think it's 300 per normal Pokeball, 600 per something else, and 1,000 for the expensive ones. Yay. Yeah, I'm not doing very well. Right, let's quickly sleep. Oh, good. That worked for you, Nanian. Yay. I don't think you need the one if you're just buying a single. The number is only necessary if you wish to buy multiple. Hail hydrate. And a stretch. And, oh goodness, I've just noticed that... ow. No, it's not frozen, you rotten little wake. Because I can see the torch moving. It's... because I'm not moving. The heck? Flying llama! Flying llama. I turned around and I spotted the llama up in the air. Llama up in the air. What the heck are you doing up there? Go home, wandering trader, you're drunk. I think that's the problem. I'm not sure he knows how to get down from up there. I don't think there's any stairs. And yes, it is Pretty's o'clock. I just need to decide if I am going to leave those fences in. I think I might. But I think it might be better with... no, that doesn't work either. Actually, that might. Thank you for joining, Nanian. I'm going to leave that as is. I'm going to swap over to Pretty's mode, and we'll see how this looks. Let me in. Right, let's swap to the camera. And first we need to have a look at... yes. I have no words. Oh, that looks fantastic. Have a good meeting, Raven. Thank you for joining. I really, really, really like the way this building is coming together. It needs more detailing, but it works. I think I might have a design that works for me. I'm aware the cliff needs fixing before anyone comments. I think once I've moved that... Oh, both towers need moving. That might actually have to be the thing that happens much sooner then. I may have to finish those towers off just to get a feel for this in the world. But we need doors on this, and we need an interior. And there's a whole wall that's missing. But I like that. It feels very much like a pillager building, whilst at the same time not feeling like a pillager, like a vanilla pillager building. It fits the tone I've been aiming for with this area of the world. And that, I think, is the key. It also, I think... Yeah, it stays very much with the style of this as well. I've not deviated. This one had the trapdoors at the bottom, barrels at the... Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's stuck with the style. That is an important element not to have lost. Need to build the kitchen. Need to finish the kitchen. And the other 3. Or 4. How many barracks blocks are in this area? 3, I think. 4 total. Yeah, imagine that 3 more times around this area. Plus the finishing off of the kitchen block. And that's going to be a really nice quadrangle. Particularly with all the towers around it. Either way, I'm somewhat blithering, which is not entirely unusual. Yes. Where did I move my... There we are. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where my intention will be to carry on working on this and working out whether or not we can do an interior, maybe moving around the towers around a bit, that sort of thing. Yes. Did I say that was 2.5 hours previously to now? If I didn't, it will be 2.5 hours previously to now, as my usual sort of time. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening, for all of the randomness and for all the streaking. You're all nuts. Squirrel. Let's have a quick look at this. Is there... half the people I know are no longer online, unfortunately. Alright, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And as always, it's been fantastic having you all here. I will talk to you all again soon. Bye-bye.